I'm Rafaelle D'Orsi, and I'm proud to side with SIGA to fight corruption in sport. Today, as I sit awaiting to give evidence abroad in a bribery and corruption trial, where the trust placed in the system by a foreign country was corrupted, I consider the poignancy of this prosecution 6 years after the offences, coinciding with the 4th SIGA International Anti-Corruption Week. It reaffirms for me a simple truth. Integrity is not a luxury. It is a necessity, not only in sport, but across every level of our society. Sport unites us. It inspires hope, builds communities, and shapes the values we pass to the next generation. But corruption, financial crime, and unethical behaviour in sport undermine fairness, trust, and meaning. And to be frank, corruption in sport is like VAR. When it appears nobody is happy, someone always insists it shouldn't be there in the first place and complains. Well, corruption in its various guises is present in sport. We just need to look at the UK's recent successes in boxing, darts and table tennis in 2025 alone. And yet, year on year, we see an ever-diminishing number of corruption-related cases prosecuted internationally, and more recently, an increasing political distancing of will from some states. And yet, this is when the risk from corruption has never been greater. SIGA's work is more important now than ever before. This is why it has been refreshing to see Italy's recent adoption of the SIGA's universal standards. It's a milestone, a signal to the world that reform is possible. But the adoption without expeditious enforcement of those standards is justice denied for those who act fairly, train hard to succeed, and those who spectate. Our guiding principle should be simple. Integrity first and always. If corruption crosses borders, integrity must cross them too. This is why I stand with SIGA, not just as a supporter, but as someone committed to strengthening transparency, integrity, and ethical leadership worldwide. There are, in my view, 3 key challenges shaping our priorities. The rising sophistication of financial crime in sport means defences must be faster, smarter, and stronger. The need for true accountability, for rules without enforcement are a decoration around our necks. Leadership without ethics is only a title. And so accountability must be transparent. Investing in education and cultural change so integrity becomes a shared expectation at every level of sport. I call on nations, on federations, leagues, clubs and corporations, adopt SIGA's universal standards, not tomorrow, not when convenient, but now. Standing against corruption in sport is essential because sport protects fairness, unity, and the values we teach our children. And so let us all commit to a shared vision, adopt integrity, adopt the standards, adopt the future. Thank you.